What is up, you guys? Welcome back to yet another video. So today's video idea is essentially based off of the fact that for the most part I haven't really been focused on reading, but I'm also not necessarily in a slump. So I'm trying to figure out like what's the most effective way to kind of enjoy reading but also not overdo it, just because I've been feeling like a little distracted lately, and it's just like there's so many things that I'm just a little overwhelmed is all. So I figured, why not do a video where I kind of have like the phone pickups, basically determine how many pages I read in a day. For Monday, February 12th, I picked up the phone 92 times. So I'm going to go into my book stack. I have other books that I kind of want to read before the end of this month, but these are kind of like the ones that have been at the forefront, just because, you know, I've already started Ruthless Vows and I haven't gotten to like read more of it yet. I also have Book Lovers, which I've been excited to read, and then I also have a couple books that I started on my Kindle that I haven't completed yet. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish Funny Feelings, which is on my Kindle, and hopefully it completes the 92 pages. If not, then maybe what we can do is just move on to another book and go from there. Yeah, I think for right now I'm going to start on Funny Feelings. That will leave me with 39 pages left to read from another book. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up Funny Feelings, and then we'll see what book I pick up to complete the 92 pages for Monday. Super excited. I wanted to give you guys an update because I finished Funny Feelings and I am moving on to complete the 39 pages for Monday. So I'm between Ruthless Vows and Book Lovers. I actually am on chapter 9 for Ruthless Vows, and I would be starting with Book Lovers like brand new, like fresh. I'm kind of in the mood to read Book Lovers. I'm not sure why. I'm going to read the first 39 pages, and if I feel like I want to read more, then I'll just read more. But we are going to get started with Book Lovers first because I have 39 pages left to complete for Monday, and then maybe later on today we can start with Tuesday. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I was able to complete up to 40 pages, so I read an extra page for Monday, but now I want to go into Tuesday's pages or pickups, and that is going to be 122 pickups, meaning that I have to read 122 pages. So more or less like 30% into the book. So I have a lot to catch up on, so let's go ahead and continue on with Book Lovers. I understand that it's been a huge minute since I have gotten back to you guys about Book Lovers. I have read up to page 133. I believe I'm on chapter 11 of Book Lovers, and so far I'm enjoying it. It's really funny. It's kind of like my type of book because the characters are super funny. I love their banter, but also I love like the lifestyles that they live, and so far I've gotten to know them a little better based on their backstories. I am loving the book so far. I kind of want to catch up to page 169, I believe, was where I would finish the Tuesday pickups, because I'm kind of like winding down for the day. I have done enough this week for me to just like clock out, but I do want to at least finish reading, or at least get to the amount of pickups, and then tomorrow I will do one more day of pickups, and then that would be the end of this video, just because my bandwidth cannot expand itself any further. Okay guys, so it is the next day, and I actually got up to chapter 16 in Book Lovers, page 177. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is just do one more day of pickups. So the next pickup we're doing is for Wednesday, February 14th. I had a total of 151 pickups, which means that it will equate to 151 pages of reading Book Lovers. I would end up on chapter 32. It would be this massive chunk. I can't believe that's 151 pages. I believe I'm going to end this video here. I know that I wasn't able to finish Book Lovers, but I'm thinking that for the next couple of videos that I upload, I'm just gonna be doing like mood reading vlogs and trying to figure out like what other kinds of videos I can do. And the reason for this is because I just have no more time left. I have so much going on, and so I want to be intentional with the things that I film, and so I'm going to just go ahead and end this video here. We were able to get through like 2.5 days, and so I will be back next week with another video, but for right now I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and also let me know if there's any videos in the future that you'd like to see, just because I want to get a little bit more creative with them, and I also just kind of want to see if there's any way that I can like mix and match ideas, or kind of like fuse them together and see if there's any way that I can create nicer content for you guys. But please let me know, you guys. I am open to all ideas. I guess because I haven't finished, I will kind of let you guys know how I feel so far about the book. I think right now I finished on chapter 21, and so far I'm really enjoying the book. I do think that I like Charlie a little more than Nora, and usually I always like the female main character more than the male, but in this case I really do like Charlie's character. I think he's very intriguing, he's very interesting, and I think that Nora is she's very square in the sense that she is super strict, and on top of that she feels like she is responsible for a lot of the things that happen, especially in her younger sister's life. And I think that all of that is like putting weight on her as a character. Like she almost feels like whatever her sister is experiencing is like her burden to carry. I think in the dynamic between Nora and Charlie, it seems super interesting how when she is with him, like she really like puts her wall down, if that makes sense, and it feels like she's more in tune with herself, and she's more aware of things that are going on, and she is more present. I think that Charlie kind of breaks that barrier and kind of sees through that hard shell that she's created. And I think what's so interesting is that he is kind of helping her realize that in a very subtle way. And I think like, especially to the point that I'm at right now, she's just like learning a lot of things about herself in this process as well. And so far I'm really enjoying it. I feel like for the most part it's been good. I kind of feel like this is like a slower part in the book, if that makes sense. I think like now they're just like talking to like different town folk within the city, and she's like reminiscing on those days when her mom was still alive and they were like growing up in New York, and like she's figuring out like what Libby remembers, Libby's being her younger sister, like what Libby remembers about her mom pursuing an acting career in New York while they were growing up in the city and all of that. So I think it's very intriguing to also witness what the sister thinks, because it also contrasts so greatly with Nora's perspective that it also kind of makes Nora question like, how did we grow up the same way and have two different realities, right? And so I think that that's something that she's learning to ponder as well and to understand as well. So I think the book is taking an interesting turn as I close out this video, and I'm just really excited to finish it off. And I wish that we had more time. However, I do want to have this video up, so I will definitely do like a wrap up for the end of February, and then that will be me kind of explaining all the books that I read in February and their reading. Stay tuned for that. It probably won't be out until I'm done reading this book, so maybe not next week but the weekend after. I have some fun content coming up and I'm just looking forward to all of it. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all the great comments, the likes, and just kind of like supporting me on this journey. I really appreciate it. And so yeah, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Happy reading. Bye.